horrifying, saddening, and life-changing moments in history. So here are 9 of the craziest body cam moments of all time. Starting off with this case from the Douglas County Sheriff's Office in Colorado, which released footage of an officer involved in an unexpected shooting on May 13, 2017. What was supposed to be just a regular traffic stop ended up unfolding as one of the most distressing moments of this officer's career. It all seems like a normal traffic stop, but when the cop walks to the other side of the car, the unexpected occurs.
K-15 shots fired! K-15 shots fired! K-15 shots fired! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Don't move!
The suspect runs towards him with a rifle in his hand, and it's here when the officer quickly responds by firing his gun, causing the suspect to run away in fear.
King 15. King 15. I'm okay. Start medical for a subject with a bleeding arm. Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Managing to get the suspect to drop the gun, the officer held the suspect at gunpoint until backup officers and EMS arrived on the scene. The suspect was finally arrested, and the officer is fine. It is absolutely incredible to hear the fear in his voice and how this changed throughout due to adrenaline, barely being able to speak.
K-15 shots fired! K-15 shots fired! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Fear is arguably the most important instinct we possess. It enables fight mode and allows us to react instinctively to threats. Fear is also what enabled Officer Breonna Tedesco to beg for her life after a fugitive pulled out his gun on her. This terrifying ordeal started as Officer Breonna Tedesco walked up to a suspect's car, which had out-of-state plates, while a second officer waited in the car. Officer Tedesco questions the man who claimed to be taking a nap.
Hi. Good, how are you? What are you doing parked back here? Okay, where are you coming from? How long have you been here? Not a big deal. I just have to make sure, you don't have any warrants or anything, which I'm sure you don't. Once I confirm that, you'll be on your way. No big deal. D-U-N-K-I-N?
The suspect seems nervous as he fidgets around for his driver's license and eventually tells the officer that he doesn't have a license. What Officer Tedesco didn't know is that the suspect is a fugitive who's wanted for murder. The suspect then gives Officer Tedesco a fake name for the record, Jake Duncans.
So you said your name was James, right? So how come they can't find you out of Pennsylvania? They're not finding the DL driver's license record for James Duncan. Do you have anything in the vehicle with your name on it? King Henry Lincoln 4596.
In a matter of seconds, as Officer Tedesco continues questioning him, the suspect pulls out a gun on her. Reacting quickly, the officer grabs a hold of the gun, begging the suspect not to shoot her.
No! I'll leave! I'll leave!
Okay,
I'll leave! No!
Let
No!
go! Let go!
Please, no! Don't touch me! Don't touch me! No! 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 Please don't touch me! Please! Please! Please don't touch me! Please! No! No! Please, no! Don't touch me! Don't touch me! No! 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 Please don't touch me! Please!
The backup officer, who's noticed what was happening, runs towards the car with his own weapon, eventually shooting the suspect and freeing Officer Tedesco. The suspect was identified to be Kenneth Martell, who was wanted in Pennsylvania for the home invasion and murder of an 88-year-old Theodore Garver. Martell has now met his own violent end. Quick reflexes can save lives, which is exactly what happened in this case, where officers pulled a man out of a burning truck right before it exploded. On May 24, 2021, Austin police officers received reports of a burning vehicle completely engulfed in flames and fumes with a patient trapped inside. Knowing that the clock's ticking on the explosion of the vehicle, the officers rushed to it to perform an amazing feat, and everything was caught by their body cams.
Get the extinguisher. Hey, man. Come on. Hit it. Yep. Come on, back. Come on. Get out. Help me get him real quick. Come on out. Whoa. Put him over. Yeah, it's easier. 4-4, we got one out. He's having a seizure. We need EMS in 10-18. That's hot. Get out. Get out. Help me get him real quick. Come on. Come on out. Whoa. Turn him over. He's having a seizure. 4-4, we got one now. He's having a seizure. We need EMS in 10-18.
Using a baton to break the window of the driver's seat and touching the burning vehicle with his bare hands, the officer heroically manages to pull the driver out of the vehicle. The officers manage to drag the seizing victim to safety as the truck explodes just mere seconds after pulling him out.
Hey, help me pull him over there. We'll get away from the fire. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. You're okay. You're okay. You're good. Yeah, hey, get away from it. It's not gonna do nothing. That's not gonna do nothing. It's not gonna help. Stay away. Over here. Get over there.
The victim is known to have made a full recovery. The officers, Pineda and Carrera, received a Chief's Coin of Recognition for their heroic actions, but things still get even crazier. On April 2nd, 2022, Trooper Brack Miller, who was on the lookout for an armed robbery suspect, spotted the vehicle in Canadian County and attempted to pull the driver over. 32-year-old suspect Charles Carswell refused to stop and led the trooper on a high-speed chase, during which he decided to open fire on the officer.
Passing 10th nearly struck a OCPD motorcycle officer on the inside shoulder.
To the eastbound vehicle factor.
Eastbound vehicle factor.
Activity City, shots fired. They shot one through the back window. Still pointing the gun. That was ugly.
The pursuit continued for a bit longer, and Trooper Miller's incredibly calm demeanor and professionalism just kept shining. Eventually, Trooper Miller was able to tactically ram Charles's vehicle, ending the pursuit.
So yeah, taking one round through the front windshield. He's still continuing to fire. TBI.
For the criminal, it was the most intense moment of his life. For Trooper Miller, it was just another Saturday. Charles was eventually shot down following the incident, but it isn't always the case that pit maneuvers have resulted in a successful capture of a suspect. For in the next one, both the officer and the suspect sustain injuries, but they gave us one of the most incredible police pursuit moments you will ever see. On April 10, 2020, Arkansas State Police were dispatched in pursuit of a black pickup, driven by the suspect Justin Battlefield. Justin had recklessly driven through several traffic lights without stopping before this. Sean Ellis began pursuing the vehicle when it began crossing into traffic lanes, meeting traffic at a high rate of speed. Noticing Justin's extreme and reckless driving and his disregard for the safety of the public, Trooper Ellis decided to perform a pit maneuver, a technique used by officers to collide their patrol cars with the suspect's vehicle in a bid to try and stop them.
Go ahead and start EMS.
Not only did the police car go above and beyond the call of duty, he almost went to infinity and beyond. Trooper Ellis had executed the pit maneuver at 109 miles per hour, resulting in both the vehicles overturning. It is honestly incredible to see how far some people will go for the dumbest of reasons. Both Justin and Trooper Ellis sustained major injuries in the incident, which could have been avoided if the trooper had decided not to perform the pit maneuver at such a dangerous speed. The last thing you'd expect to see on a traffic stop is an overdosed suspect, but not the least. On October 13, 2018, a Columbus police officer initiated a traffic stop after noticing a suspected drunk driver swerving on the streets.
I was just a bit tired, so I flew over for a nap.
Okay. You haven't been drinking?
No. I do not.
No drugs?
No.
When confronted, the suspect seemed disoriented and claimed to just feel tired after a long night of watching over his kid, but as we'll see later, that's very far from the truth.
You're having a hard time keeping your eyes open, man. When's the last time you slept?
It's been about a day and a half, 2 days.
Hey,
Yes.
why haven't you slept in a day and a half?
I just had a kid.
You have a kid? You sure you haven't taken any drugs?
Yes.
Are you lying to me?
Ass.
But not today? You can, hey, you're falling asleep talking to me, man.
Falling asleep. I'm just fresh.
Secondhand caller. Now, about 20 minutes ago, neighbor called and said that 3 vandalized his truck. No black white jacket, no black gray jacket, no description on the third. They also found running in the alley between Central.
What? I can't hear you.
Oh, I apologize.
You're what? What? What are you saying to me? I can't hear you.
Talking to me.
Yes, I'm talking to you.
West Woods Boulevard.
Now I can't
Somewhere along there, from the long range motion.
Do me a favor, please. Get the keys out of the ignition. Turn your car off.
Oh,
Put the keys on the roof. Yep. Alright, stay put.
What happens next would shock both you and the officer conducting the stop. As the officer went back to check up on the man, he had overdosed. Seeing this, the officer immediately calls for EMS. Luckily, EMS arrive on the scene quickly and are able to rescue the suspect.
So we were driving, trying to get back to 19, and he's all over the road. He pulled in here, gave me some story about how he was tired. I don't have his name or anything. No. We've given him 2 doses. Like, not even within the last minute.
Need some heroin?
Are you at 80 for 90,
6 milligrams of Narcan will you up.
Needle sitting right next to
90 to 80. I'm still making my way over to the desk. You'll be up to you or to Grant.
You got any wallet or ID, Bob?
Grant, you good?
What's your name?
The man was later identified to be 23-year-old Ryan Woolen. The amount of medication that was required to revive him was a shocking 8 milligrams of Narcan. It is a miracle that he was pulled over right at that time. I just hope for his sake that he made a full recovery. He just seemed like a really nice guy having some trouble, but it's not always a good ending for some suspects, or even officers in this case. On September 25th, 2020, Metropolitan Police officers stopped a man in Norbury, South London, as they suspected him to be connected to the string of robberies that had occurred in the area. Police, however, would soon discover that the suspect had a darker truth to hide, making this one of the craziest cases I've ever seen.
Under Section 1 of the Police Criminal Evidence Act, okay? The reason for that is there's a lot of burglaries in this area, and I've just seen you walk. Just stick your hands out your pockets for now. I'll take it and have a look in a minute, alright? The reason is there's a lot of burglaries in this area, okay? It's 1:30 in the morning. I don't know who you are. You've probably got a totally legitimate excuse, all right? But at the moment, you're walking down the road with a duffel bag, all right? Which I believe may have stuff going to equipped to do a burglary, all right? So I'm just going to search you.
This. Okay. I've got my ID.
Perfect. Okay, that's fine. Don't put your hands in your pockets. Hey, hello. Don't put your hands in your pockets, okay? You okay? You're just going to be searched, mate. You're not under arrest. I just need to search you. You okay? All right. Just a bit nervous, yeah? Okay. Are they expecting you home? Okay, that's fine. All right, that's fine.
Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. You're being told that. It's alright. You're not in trouble. You're not in trouble. It's alright. My colleagues just explained. He was just a quick search you. See if you've got anything that you could have got. This is all being recorded. Okay? You're not in trouble.
The man was identified to be 23-year-old Louis de Zoysa. He had been wearing a black mask and carrying a duffel bag. After being asked by the police if they could perform a search of his bag in order to clear him, the suspect, who's extremely nervous and shaken, confesses to having something in his bag.
My colleagues just said leave the grounds. And just a quick search you. You're free to go. You're trying to do a proper step.
I'm going to confess, okay, in that bag is non-medical
Louis had been on the way to visit his parents before he had been caught by the police. After further investigation, Louis was found to have been an avid drug user for 4 years and allegedly was on the autistic spectrum. Then during the search, Louis had a very odd request.
Okay, how much have you got in there?
I've got maybe 3 or so.
Okay, alright. I'm still going to have to search you, alright? So, just pass me your phone and your mask, okay? All my concern is at the moment is if you've got anything on that's going to hurt me or you. Any needles, any razor blades, anything like that. Okay, fine. Because you just told me you've got drugs on you, I'm just going to have to put you in handcuffs while I search you. The reason... What's the matter? So the reason for that is people try and do silly things when we search them. They try and hurt themselves, they try and hurt police officers, alright?
Can you take me into the car, please?
Why? Don't resist. Listen to me very carefully.
I know.
Don't resist.
We'll put you in the car, but put your hands in first, yeah?
Okay.
Someone's watching us.
Thank you. Take the bag, please. Thank you.
Why do you want us to sit you in the car?
Just worried, please.
Why? Why are you worried?
Just.
You think your parents might see?
No.
Once in the car, Lewis reaches for his pockets as if to hide something, despite being asked by the officers to not do so. The officers aren't oblivious to his actions and decide to search Lewis to make an astounding discovery.
I asked you earlier, I'm not too sure what the answer was. You got anything on you like sharp that can hurt me or you? No? Yeah, canisters.
Oh.
Right, at the moment, I'm placing you under arrest for possession of what I believe to be bullets.
The officers then place Lewis under arrest after finding what they believed to be bullets. He's soon transported to Croydon Police Station to be processed and questioned further. What follows next should have never even been a thing, but sadly, it is.
That's fine. Possession of firearm, a bag of bullets. Possession of intense supply class B. So you're probably looking for the yes. That's one and down, that cuts off. That's fine. Stand that way. Go on. What? Okay, listen to me. My name's Matt. I'm a custody officer. I'm in charge. I'm not going investigation. You've been arrested on suspicion of possession of bullets, ammunition, and possession of intense supply. Class B. Anything else? That's it. Right. Your detention's not been authorised. I can authorise a search. You go to section 54 place. Stand up. Right, you're good enough to...
After being led into a cell, Lewis, who had managed to sneak in a revolver hidden in his coat, opened fire, killing custody sergeant Matt Ratana. Lewis fired no less than 4 shots towards the sergeant, one of them bouncing back to hit Lewis himself. It baffles me as to how officers could have possibly missed a foot-long gun during the search of someone who's possessing bullets. Lewis was sentenced to life in prison for his crimes after his recovery. If you enjoyed this video,